All right, time to move the dominoes into place again with pips. All right, we've got 3 equals. We've got 4 that total to 17. The 3 equals have to be 4s or 5s. To get to 17, we could do 3 5s and a 2. That would work. We can do this here, this one at the top. Sometimes I have trouble getting them spun properly. And the 5 and the 1, there we go. Moving on to the medium. All right, well, the 12 has to be 2 6s, and we've only got the 2 6s. So those are the 2 6s. One of them sticks down into the equals, which has to have 4. And there's 4 4s. There's also 4 1s. So either one would work. The 17 again, though. So the 6s are up here, so we can't use the 6s. So we got to do the double, or the 5 and the 4. That's 9. And then the 2 4s. So we need to do this. And this one can just go in any order over here. And then the 4 and the 2. Is that right? Yeah. And then the 6 with the 1 is going to stick down. My back is making noise. And there we go. I don't know if you can hear that. The mic sort of picks it up, sort of doesn't. But at any rate, my Roomba always has great timing. It decides it needs to empty the bag right as I'm recording every time. It's wonderful. Okay, so the equals over here, I mean, it's not connected to anything else. There it goes again. All right, this equals either has to be 6, 1, or 0, because it has to be a double. The 17 here is going to be 6, 6, 5. That's the only way you can do 17 in 3. So it's got to be the double 6 with one of the 5s, I think. So it's going to be the double 6, probably the 5 with the 1. That would make sense. Then the 9 has to be 4 and 5. This is greater than 1. This is the 1s or the 0s. We've got 7 over here. There's a 6 here. So the 6 has to point up. It can't point to the right, or you'd have 2 in the 0 cage, which isn't going to work. The 0 cage has to be the double 0, which means this other equals is the double 1. We've got 2 here. We need a 0 with a 2, 3, or 1. This is less than 2. So it's got to be a 1 with a 0. Don't spin. There we go. And then 0 greater than 1. Okay, so the 2. So we need 5 in here, which is going to be 2, 3. Oh, wait. Because it's 0, so there's going to be a... Yeah. No, that's fine. We can do the... There we go. Either way, actually, we can swap those 2 around, and it's fine. And then greater than 1, I mean, either way, it's going to be greater than 1. So, okay. All right, there we go. Well, a few little places where I could have done things a little bit differently, I feel like. But as we've seen, these puzzles don't have unique solutions, which is fine. Not too much trouble today, so let me know how your solve of today's pips went. And, of course, be sure to subscribe for more.